everyone, today I'll be reviewing this documentary. It is on Netflix, like it dropped like other day, and I see it is trending on Netflix. A lot of people is checking it out because this documentary itself, it is quite interesting. Same time, it is very informative, especially, a lot of people, especially a lot of single girls, they go travel Europe by themselves, and watching this documentary, you will get a lot of information about, because even me, recently when I went to Europe, I met one girl, like she was on this trip by herself, a lot of people do that. They go to trip and they go travel by themselves because, it is your dream to go somewhere and travel. So, you should definitely see this documentary if you are, that kind of a situation, or you like traveling, or what can happen from it. I guess it's very informative and eye-opening documentary. So in this documentary we see, she was going to Spain for studying there, and like when she was there, she booked this trip with this travel agent. How that you go to Europe, this travel agent, they help you. Actually, they're your tour guide, and this documentary focuses on Manuel. He is this tour guide in Spain, and he give people guided tour. But this documentary, oh wow, very horrific, if I'm being honest. We've been talking about it, like we see these especially these people are so, everyone trusts them, right? Like especially if you're single and young, you're going there, and yeah, it's really very horrific thinking about it. So this documentary, we see this Manuel, he's like this tour guide agent, and basically she hires him, and when she hires him and a couple of her other friends, we see she actually basically get raped by this guy there, and afterward, she was really very disoriented, and she didn't know what to do. Basically, in this documentary, we see, and also it was really hard for her to get help from people there. Like those people over there was telling her, don't go to police or don't complain about him because it will hurt our tourism business. Because they don't want this news to be out, and if more people knows about it, it will hurt their business. Oh really, man, it really is very horrific. When I was listening to this, I'm like, wow, like, are you really asking her this? Although luckily she didn't listen to them, and she went to to get help, like with her situation. And later on we find out in documentary many other girl was also getting like harassed by him, and later on she tried to get justice, and she had to face a lot of problem, and because of the lack of evidence and everything, it's really is very horrible watching this documentary. Same time, it is very informative, like as I was saying, this is really worth watching. Like you learn a lot from it, like especially this kind of tour like guide are everywhere. Like not that everyone is bad, I'm saying, but like what she faced in this documentary put me in a really in this mood for, people are out there, and people who get suffer by this, and this victim, they sometimes you're just traumatized. You don't know what to do like in that situation. And this documentary really like the focuses on like from these people, their point of view. Like listening to her, I was just like, oh wow, must have been really, really awful. So I thought personally this documentary was quite good. Like it really is very good, very informative. That is why it is quite hit on Netflix. I see it is trending. People are seeing this, and it's good. This kind of documentaries are really good. Also, it's a really well made. The way it was told, the story, I was just like, wow, shocked. If I'm being honest here, I was really shocked. And like it's like behind listening to them and behind us, I was really sad at the time, but overall still I did like this documentary. I thought, very important documentary, really worth telling to people, and it's really worth checking, you know what I mean? Like it has only 3 episodes and very well made overall, but especially when you listen to victim, their testimony. I was just like, wow. Personally, I did learn a lot of stuff watching it. So it is very good documentary, I will say, because for me, documentary always need to give you information about like that event. Also, you should learn something from it, and like some behind the scene or whatever, like most documentaries case. This one feel like, yes, it really is very good story told here. So I personally really liked, and I really think it's worth checking. And that's my thought on this. Let me know in the comment, what do you think about this documentary? If you enjoyed this review, don't forget other reviews on other documentary. If you enjoy this, please subscribe. Until I see you next time, please take